All right, Jessica, thank you. Live wrestling returns to San Antonio tomorrow night as Ring of Honor Wrestling takes over the San Antonio Shrine Auditorium. And our next guest will be there. This is Albert Hardy. You go by ACH in the ring, though.
Correct, yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
And you're here in San Antonio, and you have roots in this city, don't you?
Absolutely. This is my hometown. This is where I started. This is where, I guess you could say this is the bottom. And now I'm here. Like, started from the bottom.
No kidding. Well, and this must be pretty emotional for you to be performing in your hometown.
Yes, yes. It's very emotional because when I was coming up here in San Antonio, I went through a lot of hard times just to like get in the business. You know, when I first started, you know, it was like kind of living out of my car, kind of from house to house, kind of stuff like that. And I actually used the fans to motivate me to be able to keep going. So this is like my gift back to the people. When I'm going to be wrestling there June 1st today, you know, tomorrow.
Yep.
So it's like giving back to the people, and I'm just overexcited. Can't explain it.
I can see that. You went to Judson High School for a year, and I read you played football and.
I played football at Kirby Middle School.
At Kirby Middle School, okay.
Yes.
And was that Judson ISD?
Yeah, just
something like that. But so why not become a professional football player?
I just didn't find the passion in it.
Yeah.
When I was in school, I wasn't a troublemaker, but I was a class clown. And I've always had the act of always just being the center of attention. And I always wanted to be a performer. And being a football player, you know, I didn't want to be Terrell Owens. You know, I didn't want to be the guy out there dancing on the field. No, I wanted to be an entertainer, just like one-on-one focus on me. And wrestling gives me that opportunity.
Yeah, well, we've seen what's happened with T.O. and everything. So you recognize that guy.
Yeah, yes, I do.
How often do you get to watch yourself? Because we televise these matches here on our stations. Just full disclosure, our parent company, Sinclair Broadcasting, also owns Ring of Honor Wrestling, so we're, I guess, brothers, if you will.
Yes, we are.
Right? But what is this? I mean, did you ever do this like in your living room at home growing up, or where did all this come from?
Well, Big Vic, that's my mom. She,
Big Vic.
She would ban wrestling from time to time. And, you know, she worked like 2 or 3 jobs sometimes. So, you know, I would sneak and watch wrestling when I could. But, you know, when I was outside and I got the chance, I would do all kinds of weird things, like do backflips off of walls. And, you know, I was a kid, you know, growing up. So I would do some weird things. And actually that move, the jump right here, that's called the Michael Jordan.
Oh, my gosh. So we might see this tomorrow night.
Yo,
You're going to be at the Shrine Auditorium. What can you tell us? Because, I mean, live TV's great, but the live event is always so much more fun.
It's the energy, man. It's the atmosphere of everybody there cheering, banging on the guardrails, the fans chanting ROH, ACH. It doesn't matter what it is. It's just the environment, man. Everybody has to be out there. It's the passionate fans, and it's the first time us being here, so it's gonna rock this place.
Okay, wait a minute. I understand. And there's the information. June 1st, tomorrow night. The doors open at 6:30, by the way. Get there early. Get a great seat. Bell time's at 7:30. I understand we have someone on the phone who would like to chime in. Who is this?
Is this Bernie?
No, I'm sorry. No, Ernie would be. I'm Ernie, by the way. Who is this?
This is Steve Carino, the leader of Scum. They told me Bernie was going to be interviewing me.
Oh, no. Bernie is another guy on another station, I believe. You know this Steve Carino guy.
Yeah, I know Steve Carino, and a lot of people at home know Steve Carino, but no one at home likes Steve Carino like myself and the other members of Ring of Honor.
Who is that, ACH?
Of course.
Yeah, this guy's... He's funny. He doesn't really know his alphabet that well. Everyone knows it's ABC, not ACH, silly.
I think you're in the wrong profession because you're...
Steve, can we help you with something? We don't normally have people, you know, guests call into the show here. What can we do for you today?
Well, I'm a little disappointed because, you know, you bring in ACH, you don't bring in Steve Carino, but I can't blame you because if your producer saw me in person, he'd probably fire you on the spot and make me the new lead anchorman, if you know what I mean.
I don't think that was the case, Steve. I think it was just the fact that maybe I'm like the hometown hero, and I'm also a charming-looking fellow. So I think you should just kind of hang up the phone and just go about your business because this is between Bert and Ernie, sir.
Yeah.
Like that.
Wait a second. You're from San Antonio, and you're admitting to this?
Yeah. Go Spurs, go.
Steve, I don't come into your ring and insult you in front of all your fans. Why are you coming on our show here and giving me a hard time?
Well, Bernie, apparently you're going to be in the building tomorrow, correct?
Well, I was going to be there on behalf of the station to thank the fans for coming out and you know, just a welcome, if you will.
Oh, isn't that lovely? Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to be there tomorrow. I'm going to be in the ring. And let's just say maybe if Bernie and Steve Carino want to have words, we can do that, and we can see who the better newsman is, because you obviously don't know your facts. You don't know much about Steve Carino, so I don't know how good your newsing is, if you want to call it.
I don't recall this on the script here anywhere. Am I missing something, Albert?
No, it sounds like he's
Are you calling me out, Steve Carino?
Code of honor, sir.
I might be. I don't like the way you're talking to me on the phone here.
Nobody comes into my house and calls me out on our show here. Not even Steve Carino.
Not even Steve Carino.
You're not in a house. You're in a studio, silly.
Oh,
and
well,
I'll see you tomorrow at the auditorium.
minor detail.
I'll be at the auditorium, and I guarantee you my suit costs more than your suit, buddy.
Well, that may be true. That may be true. You know what? That's enough of that. You know, I've had enough. Can you hang up the phone? Steve Carino, thank you very much. Go back to bed. What's up with this guy?
He
just call me out?
He's scum. He is scum, and no one respects
Sounds
scum.
like it. Well, we'll see what happens tomorrow, Saturday night. I will be there at the Shrine Auditorium, 7:30. I hope you'll be there as well.
Yeah, of
Near
course
me,
I'll be there.
in close proximity to me.
No, I think you got this, man.
No, Albert, there it is, 7:30. This just got a little more interesting, didn't it? 7:30 tomorrow night, San Antonio Shrine Auditorium. Check it out. Steve Carino, Albert will be there, the rest of the gang, and hopefully Monday I'll come back with looking similar to what I look like right now. Thank you.
Thank you.
I think. It's good to see you. We'll see what happens. Ring of Honor Wrestling, by the way, you can check it out regularly here, weekends as well, on the CW35 in Fox San Antonio. We'll be right back. Steve Carino.